So this is take two. Pardon my French. This is take three of a video that I already did twice. Granted, this is the third take. Normally I do all my videos in one take, but nonetheless. Anyway. YouTube's kinda not letting me upload shit. So, seeing as though that I neglected to do the Raw and Smackdown reviews, I'm not going to be talking about them very long. Because 20 minutes is far too long for a YouTube video, apparently for my phone. But that's okay. That's fine. I'd like to go ahead and take the time to go ahead and put a disclaimer out for those of you who are Kevin Owens fans, and Sami Zayn fans, and Daniel Bryan fans, because the Yep movement has gained a considerable amount of people who have decided to join this community of cancer, in which it just keeps growing and festering and getting infected even more. It's a disease. And you know what I like to do with diseases? Whenever I find a disease, I like to get rid of it with a cure. It seems as though that I'm the only person who's been able to speak up against this abomination of this creation. An abomination of a creation. This cancer. This disease. And if this is a disease, then consider me the cure. Because each and every week, I'm going to be coming directly to YouTube and talking about it in a way that most of you aren't going to like. Quite frankly, I could care less about what you like. I'm not here for views. I'm not here for ad revenue. I'm not here for anything like that. What I'm here for is to stop the cancer. But, like I said, this relatively isn't going to be about Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. I've already ran them down in quite too many videos, and I'm starting to feel like a broken record. So, anyway, here is the Raw review. As I said before, I'm not really going to spend that much time on it. I feel as though that the first match was pretty well put together. I feel like they could have done better. Their women's tag team match, I think it was, where I think Absolution lost to Bayley and Sasha. Yeah, because damn it, wasn't Sarah. I think it was Liv Morgan that tapped out. I know that it wasn't Sarah Logan. And it wasn't Paige, because she was on the apron. The main event. The main event of Monday Night Raw on, I think it was on the 8th. So, what's today? Thursday? So, that's the 10th. 9 would be Wednesday. 8 would be Tuesday. 7. Okay, on the 7th. Pretty sure. On the 7th of January 2018. Monday Night Raw came live from, I think it was Baltimore. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. But anyway, Birmingham, Alabama. No, that was Smackdown. Okay, nonetheless, it doesn't matter anymore. What had happened was truly spectacular. Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns faced off against the Club, the Balor Club, Finn Balor, Carl Anderson. Now, in Japan, Carl Anderson was known as the Machine Gun because he had a reputation for being relentless, sort of like a machine gun. You know, just one shot after another, after another, after another, after another, after another, just in rapid succession, especially if you hold the trigger down. You know, just bam. That's exactly what Carl Anderson is. He's relentless, and he doesn't stop. until he gets the job done. And the reason that they won could be attributed to Jason Jordan getting a big head. See, Jordan was the legal man at the time, and he made the tag into Reigns. And my fault. I believe Rollins made the tag to Reigns, and then Jordan was distracting the referee. The referee did not see the tag, and therefore allowing the Bullet Club to pick up the victory, because after Jordan was fiddling with the referee, my boys, should say, the boys, them good brothers, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, went ahead and took Rollins, who was, at the time, the legal man as far as the referee's concerned, and as Daniel Bryan stated, to Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, what the referee says is final. So, the Good Brothers went ahead and did a little bit of magic, dirty magic, and got that 1, 2, 3. The club picked up the victory in what was a spectacular match. That was a 5-star performance by everyone involved, including Jason Jordan. I really enjoyed it. Really thought that it was something. It brings you back to the old school type of wrestling, wherever they would probably get the brass knucks out of their tights while the referee wasn't watching, or for that matter, they would. Eddie Guerrero had this thing with Mr. Kennedy, where he would make a chair smack noise and then afterwards throw the chair up, and Kennedy would catch the chair, even though Kennedy didn't hit Eddie with the chair. Never once did he hit him. Eddie believed in perception is reality. So the way that the referee seen it was Eddie was on the ground and Mr. Kennedy had the chair in his hand, and it just made it look like, imagine a cop walking in on somebody that was trying to throw away 10 kilos of crack cocaine, but the cop would think that he's disposing of evidence, when in reality he's trying to, it just makes it look bad for both parties. But nonetheless, this is not about Eddie Guerrero. This is a Raw review, and this is not about 10 kilos of crack either, because I don't know where that came from. But moving on, the Smackdown. I really feel like the Smackdown show is starting to get very lazical. The main event for Smackdown this week was a 2-on-3 handicap match, where you had Nakamura. A lot of people want him to win the Rumble, too. You had Randy Orton. In my opinion, Orton's already won the Rumble 1 or 2 times. Probably just once, but he's already had his spotlight. In my opinion, another Randy Orton championship run really wouldn't be, it just wouldn't do anybody any good at this point in time, especially if you have all these NXT call-ups that you could possibly get to win this Rumble. And, just have them come out of anywhere and then add a little mystery to it. Will they go for the Raw title? Will they go for the SmackDown title? And had it been up to me, I would definitely consider somebody like Adam Cole or Drew McIntyre, and I know that I've been saying that for the past couple of weeks, but it's true. These boys deserve it. They've earned it. Anyway, the main event for SmackDown Live, as aforementioned, was a 2-on-3 handicap match where the two dumbasses, a part of the dumbass movement, yes, dumbass movement, hashtag it, dumbass movement, because I started it, alright? That doesn't mean that I'm a dumbass, but what that does mean is that all of you who decided that it was a good idea to start the Yep movement, I've now taken it upon myself to parody. That's right. And under fair use laws, I'm allowed to parody some things. If you don't know what a parody is, Look it up. Look it up. A parody is a just look it up. But anyway, here we go. There were these two dumbasses went ahead and they decided it was a good idea to team up together. So, since they want to team up together, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and AJ Styles teamed up, and these two thought that they could get away that easy. The thing that I didn't like about this match, the fact that it almost made AJ Styles look weak, because Kevin Owens was kicking his ass the entire time. And that's not funny. Nobody wants to see a big fat guy beat up an elite superstar. Nobody wants to see, you know, the fucking Pillsbury Doughboy beat up Tony the Tiger. Because Tony the Tiger's great. And the Pillsbury Doughboy is nothing more than a fat-ass Santa Claus. And that's exactly what Kevin Owens is. He's not funny. He's not entertaining. There's not a damn entertaining bone in the man's body. And, you know, it's sad. But enough about Kevin Owens. Sure, I talk about him too much. But, it's, that's my Smackdown and Raw review, and stay tuned later and I'll have an NXT review. The first ever NXT review that I will be doing. But that's going to do it for me in this video, and remember to follow me at on Twitter at P1StylesX, and if you don't, then I don't care. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and beg for views or more content or comments or anything like that. Go fuck off. If you don't want to follow me on Twitter, you shouldn't be on my page. Simple as that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, and I'm Workout Robert, for those of you who don't know. I skipped the intro because it starts to take too long, but anyway, I'm out.